I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. 9/11, 20 years later. It's stunning how time in so many seasons of the Big Bang Theory can take the violent, sharp edges off of the worst terrorist attack in American history. You know, Bombshell and I watched the specials this weekend, a couple of movies and some documentaries about 9/11, and I have to be honest, well, I am pissed off all over again. How many brilliant minds did we lose on that day? How many Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Maya Angelou's were lost that day? Huh? How many families were destroyed? It's been 2 decades, people. 2 decades after we were attacked. And you'd think that we would be stronger and even more united. Yet, here we are, more divided than we've been since the Civil War. We can't even agree to get vaccinated or wear masks to help each other. Some people have even been defending the artistic integrity of the Star Wars prequels. Who'd have thought we would end up here? Jar Jar Binks, come on!
Excuse me, it is demanded by the gods, it is.
I was reminded again of how bad that day was, how stunning. And I needed to remember because it seems in America these last 5 years, we've just keep moving on to the next insane disaster or conflict or war, and there's no upside. 9/11 showed us that, hey, we're not as protected as we thought, that we weren't the world's gold standard. 9/11 showed us that we were vulnerable, screwed, and unsafe, that at any moment we could be invaded and attacked, destroyed, and ruined.
There's likely to be another dark ages if there's a third world war.
So we picked a country that didn't do 9/11, and then we invaded them, attacked them, destroyed them, and ruined them. Ha ha. I'm kidding. You can't ruin Afghanistan. It's like the Florida of the world. That being said, we didn't invade the country that helped and planned 9/11. 15 of the terrorists were from Saudi Arabia, 2 from the UAE, and 1 from Lebanon. So we invaded Afghanistan. Makes sense in the historical war footing of America, doesn't it? I mean, at least we're consistent when we're stupid. Then we spent $300 million a day for 20 years because we in America did not need that. On 9/11/2021, 4 of the 6 living presidents, however, showed up and commemorated that solemn day. And they did what leaders do. They tried to heal and honor. And they did it bipartisan and united. These presidents talked of outside threats to our democracy and threats within our own borders.
And we have seen growing evidence that the dangers to our country can come not only across borders, but from violence that gathers within.
Republicans and Democrats together, helping to soothe a nation's wounds. This man, however, called a weird novelty boxing match and then did a cameo promo for a cult. It's so on brand, it's almost comical. And he did visit a police station, and he did visit a fire station for half an hour, but only because he loved big fire trucks. The current president, however, Joe Biden, also released a document that proves that Afghanistan was not involved in 9/11. The declassified documents show that high levels of the Saudi government helped support and plan the attack on the World Trade Center. So basically, here in America, we just found out that America's best friend has been screwing America's wife. Then after he screwed her, he helped kill her family and bulldoze her house. Awesome. And what are we going to do about it in America? Well, we're going to do here what we always do lately when we realize people who say they love America commit heinous and treasonous crimes against our democracy. Nothing. At least so far. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. And to all the fallen and all those we lost in 9/11, we're thinking of you.
Malign force seems at work in our common life that turns every disagreement into an argument and every argument into a clash of cultures. So much of our politics has become a naked appeal to anger, fear, and resentment. That leaves us worried about our nation and our future together.